Rick, can you talk about the difference DeWarm Blair made tonight?
Well, he's just, tons of activity, brings us a real physical presence. He clears out a lot of space in there. He made two great plays at the end of the game to come up with balls. One was a steal, one was a rebound, I believe. And he hit some big free throws. So, look, we need all our guys, and we need all of them to be ready on Sunday. Wright didn't get in the game tonight, but he's an important guy in our center rotation all year, and he's got to be ready. And it's another one-game season for us. We've had them all year. I mean, really, in the last month, we've had a lot of these types of games. So we know what this is about, and we wanted this opportunity.
Hey Rick, what were your thoughts on Monte tonight and the way he kind of relentlessly attacked the basket?
Well, he was great in the second half, especially. First half, it was hard for him to get a rhythm. He got a little frustrated. At halftime, I talked to him a little bit and just told him he just needs to stay in attack mode, just keep his attacking energy up. The second half didn't start great, but then when he came back in, he made huge plays. He made a huge three, attacked the rim, got one or two three-point plays, and then defensively, he's around the ball. So I love the way he bounced back in the second half. He didn't have a bad first half, but it wasn't up to what he thinks his standards are. So I was real proud of him, and look, we had a lot of guys that played big for us. Carter had a big game. Marion at the end gave us some really good defensive stuff. And Dirk was really, really terrific from start to finish at both ends.
Rick, you guys seem to have some trouble guarding the high pick and roll in Game 5, especially with Thiago Splitter late in the game. How did you track your progress?
Game 5? What are you talking about, Game 5?
I'm saying,
today's Game 6.
Right, I'm saying, how did you track the progress from the previous game to this one in terms of how you guys guarded the pick and roll?
How do we track the progress of it?
Do you feel like in what?
Are you asking how we put together our analytic information? Because that's none of your business.
No, I'm asking
what the coverage is. You're going to do a better job. So I thought that was a bigger part of it. And look, we played hard all night and kept our crowd into it, and that was a factor as well. Anybody else?
Brad.
You alluded to several of these guys, but given the way the team is constructed and how you depend on various guys, how fitting is it that, in the game's decisive push in the fourth quarter, you've got Blair and you've got Carter and you've got Harris in the game, all contributing big roles?
Look, we got a team of go-to guys. That's the way I've been saying it, for a long time this year. It's the way our roster was built. I expect these guys to all have a lot of confidence. And they all got to be ready to step up and make big shots and make big plays, and they know that, and these guys have been in these situations enough. They look forward to that moment, where you get the opportunity to live up to it. And hey, Game 7s are great. I've been a part of a bunch of them as a player, assistant coach, and head coach. And we're going to go in there and we're going to play our butts off, and it's a great opportunity for us.
Gonna take a couple more.
You talked earlier about team playing hard from start to finish. Can you talk about the intensity level of your team, certainly in what was a desperation game? Certainly Harris diving over a guy for the ball at one time, and Blair's intensity, and certainly you were getting the second chance shots late in the game.
Yeah, look, we're into it, and our guys knew what was at stake today, and we're in a situation where we know what's at stake Sunday. So we got a lot of veteran guys that have been in a lot of playoff games and a lot of big games. And, our biggest thing is we got to communicate well. We got to really help each other out in the court, both ends of the floor. And we got to play, at a breakneck level of intensity, without being frantic and without losing our poise. And that's what it's about. And hey, they got a great building. Their fans are fantastic. But we've got to really just concentrate on us.